Hello.
Hello.
Happy Friday, everybody, people, party people. So this might end up being a short stream because Lillian's the game that Lily, not her football game. She's not playing football. She's in the band there. The playoff game going on right now is moving fast. 30 minutes ago they were at halftime. So I don't know. Do the math.
They keep winning. Like last week would have been their last game and we could have been done.
Wait, what's the score now? Where is it?
Someone post the link to our child's game.
Yeah, go to that stream. There are many streams happening right now, but if you would like to go watch a high school football game in a small town,
there are like 918 people watching it.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
so
much
they're
more
still
popular than this.
Holy crap.
What?
How they get those numbers? Hold on, I gotta go back. Okay, so the first half ended. It was 32-10. So yeah, winning again. What does that mean? How many more games?
Well, there's 3 or 4 playoff games. So if they win this one, they have another one at least.
Yeah.
But it might go into December. I don't know. Yeah, God, if they just lose already, that's very inconsiderate of them to do so well when you have things to do. I was just telling Lillian that yesterday. It was because we had potential plans to go to the Texas Renaissance Festival, but regardless of whatever, like, we can't go no matter what because we would have to leave on a Friday, and she keeps having football games like all through the entire Renaissance Festival season. And she was like, don't worry, the junior varsity team this year sucks and all the good seniors will be gone next year.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way. Yeah. We'll see though. It's fine. I just recall the team being not nearly as good back in our day, where all this nonsense was done in October.
In fact, on the stadium, I noticed when I dropped her off, it has like state champions 2024. They're state champions last year.
Oh.
And like 1974. Like that was the just two times in the school's history.
Wow, so 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I'm sure there's a lot of very proud parents of very excited kids, and just not part of that on the football side. We're proud of our daughter and her accomplishments.
By the way, it's not aquarium. The word has not been changed yet. The secret word has not been said.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't think Matt has seen it changed yet. So I'll be manually looking for it until I get notification that he's changed it.
And guess who's already forgotten what the secret word is? So it'll be a big surprise to me too.
Well, I can't tell Zen to help me look because she's competing, and like I don't know, she's not at like a point where I think she wants to just give up.
Yeah, don't throw those points away.
Yeah,
potential points. Mike, I'm liking this this normal human schedule that you're keeping nowadays. New Local Austin says never been this close to on time. Happy Friday, work complete. Acting normal is hard. You'll get used to it. Or you won't at all. And you'll eventually really want to go back to your night shift.
I mean, you don't keep normal people hours.
No, I don't. I don't want to. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. But maybe that's what Mike was aiming for, is to like be awake when there's sunlight and have that normal circadian rhythm. I just don't think everyone is wired for that. But they have the night watch people back in the day, and that's me. That's Zen. I think Zen would be the best night watch of them all. I think she surpasses me.
Does it? But when you're required to be awake during that time, does that like ruin it to where you no longer want to be awake?
Depends on what
it was your job to be awake.
Now, if my job to be awake was just to sit there and look into the distance and look around for danger.
Yeah, remember when you were a fire watch? What if you were like a nighttime fire watch? Surely the threat of fire doesn't exist only within business hours at a chemical plant.
Well, I don't think they do. Maybe they do. It doesn't seem logical, but the fire watch job was strictly for welders, because you know it's a refinery, and like ideally there's not flammable fumes and substances surrounding the area that they're welding, but things happen. Welding is hot and it's bright, so you just sit there. I never had to put out a fire the entire summer I worked as a fire watch, so but it's good for safety purposes. Kelly says, my ideal work hours are noon to 5 p.m. That feels like more than enough work. Yeah, I think so.
I think my ideal work hours would be 10 to 2. Like sleep in a little bit, but don't waste the whole morning, and then have the whole like afternoon, a little bit of time before kids get home, and then the rest of the day to spend with family.
Yeah, I mean, just thinking how much work typically gets done in an average work day, if you compress it all together.
I mean, the amount of work that I did today, like when you're waiting on emails, you seen that TikTok, what's your job? Email meeting? That's my job. It's email meeting. And
meetings that could have been an email.
Like if I could consolidate everything I do and everyone would send an email immediately as to follow up as soon as I send an email, I could probably do my job in 4 hours or less a day. Except for there are some days where I work the whole time actively, but those are so far and few in between. But also that'd be very stressful if you had to work 8 solid hours with no resting every day.
What do you think retail workers do?
I was a retail worker. There's times when you're standing around.
Really? I
mean, you're not do that. You're not supposed to, but I mean, what do you do if you've already cleaned up the store and you don't have customers? Sometimes there's a line to the door of people who need to check out, but sometimes like the store just opened. It's clean. Nobody has messed it up yet, but nobody's come in.
Just clean something. You got time to lean, you got time to clean. Yeah, when working retail, I was good at like inventing tasks just to look busy. Yeah, so Dee Dee used to be a night watch folks is only once in a while nowadays. And Kelly would only like to work Tuesdays. I feel like if you devoted one solid 8-hour stretch per week, I think you would get your week's work done. if everyone else had their shit together for that day. Like if everyone was gearing up for Tuesday so that you could do your job, that would be ideal. And then it says that everyone else was also awake, then I'd want to sleep. People is really the issue. Less people at 3 a.m. So I thrive there. Yeah, you can do your thing.
See, I probably have at least 8 hours of just meetings in the week. And like part of it is like a 3 to 4 hour meeting on Friday that Geek will not do my meeting for me. I miss Foxy every single week.
Because of Geek, yeah.
Yeah, I blame
that
Geek
sucks.
Boy.
Damn. Are you looking for the secret word?
I am.
It's a hard one though, isn't it? I think I commented on it being kind of difficult. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, I remember now.
It's not a difficult word. It's just,
I mean, none of them are difficult words. It's just when you, in the context of what gets discussed here on a week-to-week basis, it's less likely people will naturally stumble across it. Where'd you go? Where did you jump? Did you jump back?
No. To 8:40 p.m.
There was other stuff.
There were people talking to each other.
I wanted to butt in. Hold on.
Anyway, Nancy says we never run out of customers in my retail job. Just got home from my 10 to 8 shift today.
And I bet you're tired as fuck too.
Yeah.
Retail, being on your feet. Yeah. I just my last retail experience, it was working fast food, and that there was never really a break. Like there's not a lull in customers or things to do, because you were trying to clean shit up in between customers, and then you had like your goal of getting some stuff done and clean, and the customers were actually more of a distraction from what you were trying to get done.
Yeah, I mean, I never worked fast food, but I worked at a clothing store, and the customer is not always right. I mean, we had like a table with folded t-shirts, and we had customers that would straight up just like take their arm and swipe all the t-shirts to the floor and sit on the table. And it's like, excuse me, ma'am, this is not a chair.
Did you want them to sit on the shirts? Because that's the other option, really. Hey, Candy's here. Long time no see in McStreamy. Dropping by to say hi. Can't stay. Triple blue heart to you all, though. What? Who? Okay, it was who said they wanted to work noon to noon? Oh yeah, Geek Boy, noon to noon 30 with a 15-minute break. Yeah, that you can get a lot done in that time. So Mike said home health is different. It can be really busy or really chill. Mostly it's surveillance and meds. Gotcha. I'm gonna pull up the participants list. We got some people here. Dee Dee said, just watch the Wet Your Plants replay, and you mentioned not doing a black water tank and the pH and KH challenges and the lights. Yeah, I sure did.
Would you like to elaborate?
We can talk more about that on the next Wet Your Plants, where there is no secret word. But yeah,
maybe you really wanted to talk about that. You don't know.
Well, you got any questions?
She said I was stretching the secret word. What about this very valid comment from Zen?
Zen Ginger needs to buy new fishy supplies. I need a new scraper, a net, a filter, a power head, some tissue cultures. Do you really? I don't think you need all that. Flakes, pellets, Rapashi. Did that do anything? Unfortunately, no. No.
And then she said it was Katie typing. So this is specifically Katie.
Yeah, because we tend to assume that it's Jake, and maybe it's been Katie the whole time. So Katie worked a full-time day shift, full-time night shift for about 2 years. It was on the same days as each other. Oh God,
Ooh.
that was rough. 4 a.m. wake up to 6 a.m. go to bed. That's something I probably could have pulled off in my 20s and never again after that.
Oh yeah. And God, I like my one job and just like existing, being a parent and wife is like enough. But whenever I was in college and we were living together, I would wake up at 4 a.m., do some work, go to work, go to college, go to work until like 10 p.m. after college, and then come home and spend time
Yeah,
with me.
it's
Go to bed
crazy.
at like midnight.
Yeah, I remember that time I signed up for a 7:30 a.m. Math class in college, a 5 credit. So it was 5 days a week, 7:30 a.m. I thought maybe I could just force myself to do that, get through that math. Not really. So, Dave would like to know, how long does stream going to be last?
No, go nig to be last.
Go. All right. I was going to give him that one. I was gonna preserve his sentence structure though. So I don't know. It depends on how long this high school football game lasts. Whenever Lillian texts Jenna, then we'll probably start wrapping up. I mean, we'll probably start the games early and all that anyways, and we'll see from there. Maybe David will fire up his stream a little bit early too, so there's no gap.
Yeah. Is anyone decorating a fish tank for the holidays? And Dee Dee's going to make a Christmas tree using her Saswasatong on the rope.
Saswasatong.
We actually don't have a Christmas tree currently because our Christmas tree was like, there's no way to change the lights on it. The lights it was pre-lit.
Oh, we did throw it out, and we never did order another one. And now it's almost Christmas. We're gonna get one of those.
Yeah.
All right. Participants list.
Are you gonna go through the participants list?
Hello to Why Are We Always Yelling? Stan Pittman, Uncle Smiley's Aquariums, Jody P. Tropical Fish Co., The Zen Ginger, Nick Hardwater, CR Fish, Dee Dee's Fendon, Kelly Foreman, Fish Tank Barn, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Fuzzy Trees, Linda Worth, 3640, Munster Fish Gal, Hagen Hill Design, Dennis 52947, Just One More Fish LLC, Judge Red Aquatics, Gills to Gardens, Moteb 208, Jonathan G, T7Z, Skipper's Aquariums, New Local Austin, Fishfam Link, Aquarium Domain, Tank Girl 352, Mystery Snail Gardens, Overtly Overstocked Oscars, Geek Boy, Nancy B in Tennessee, Anna Banana FZ4XM, Candy Overhauls, Sleeper Barbecue Grills to Gills, Cinnamon Girl 530, Price Tag Aquariums, Moneyless Maven Aquatics, and Corey Bruce Edmonton. Welcome, peoples. All right.
Yeah, Skipper says buy the Christmas tree now. It'll be gone when they go on sale. Yeah. Well, I'll go to either like Walmart or somewhere and pick one up. I don't know. Or we can see if they have one on Amazon that would be delivered. I mean, that'd be easier on me. But I mean
obviously Amazon
until
like why
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so that's why we.
I don't know if you like to use Amazon.
I like if maybe Amazon started making us go pick it up somewhere else, then I would not like to use Amazon anymore. But yeah, Home Depot has nice trees. Yeah, I'm sure we can find. Like, it's not like we need anything elaborate. We don't have the space for anything huge. Like my parents always have this 9-foot tree. Little nuts. Floating driftwood rocks. The Pleco loves hanging out on the bottom, and I get to see him. Yeah. What kind floats forever though? Which driftwood?
And welcome in, Tracy Ballard.
Eventually, the stuff gets waterlogged, but maybe it takes a while. I did have this one piece that seemed to never want to sink, and I gave up on it. But maybe I just wasn't patient enough. But yes, welcome in, Tracy.
Oh,
Christmas
Corey says
moss.
you need to go to the forest and chop down a tree. Hardcore Christmas. So where we live, they have like Christmas tree farms, and by Christmas tree farms, it is like people set up and they're already pre-cut, and it's just like a big field. But we've never had a real tree, and we have a cat, and she doesn't bother the fake trees, but she has been getting in her old age more cat-like, like
Just
doing more like
randomly
annoying cat
senile
stuff.
and getting fixated on things.
And I have a feeling that if there were real like needles from a tree to fall, she'd be all over that. Should be shaking the tree.
Damn cats. Yeah, we get annoyed with her periodic youthful behavior. But yeah, she's still healthy-ish, and getting a kitten would be so much worse.
She's right here next to me now. I don't know if you could hear her meowing earlier.
I heard the dog go.
Yeah, Jojo is on the sofa in here snoring.
Why do you have this blank comment highlighted? I can't see. Brenton, I didn't think you would come back. You finally won the wheel. I figured your days spending time in this stream are done. But thanks for coming back.
Yeah.
Shirley says, I don't even like Christmas enough to actually decorate anything but the tree. If that, I sure as hell am not going to chop one down. The artificial tree, they make them look pretty good nowadays, and they're just too convenient. And yeah, I don't want the pine needles, and also I don't want to have to remember to water the tree. And I see enough videos of old Christmas trees catching on fire in people's houses that yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Hey, some more people came in. Can you
Mary Oliver and Garage Gills and Anna Banana? Well, Anna Banana was on the
She was on the Christmas list?
Because we're saying Christmas things on the participants Christmas list. But she might have stepped away. So we'll say hi again to Anna Banana.
Convenient until your tree wakes up with bedhead the next year.
Oh, every year you got to bend them things and make it look like it's full and fluffy.
I mean, I always put away the tree. It's you with the outdoor lights that you're like, this is a problem for next year, Steven. But I try to be responsible when I put stuff away and consider that it's much easier to put up if I just put it away correctly.
Last year, Steven is an asshole. And yeah. Moneyless Maven. Shirley's been a member for 11 months. Real trees are for firebugs who tempt the addiction. Nathan says, I'm starting to not care about decorating my house. I set up outside Christmas for about 7 people, and I'm just over it by the time it's my house's turn. Yeah, if I were decorating other houses, I would not want to bother with mine.
Rico mentioned the other day that Scotty was stepping down from the Clash. Any idea who would pick up the mantle? Don't want my beloved Clash to suffer. Yes, it is going to be picked up by the president of CCY, Tanya, and the new president of ACLC, Mike. And we actually have a Clash meeting tomorrow. So,
well, there you go. There will be clashness.
Kind of early to be talking about Christmas stuff, but here we are.
It's earlier every year we creep a little bit. We'll start
the Halloween
on Halloween.
Halloween stuff was put up by mid-October, and it was all Christmas at Walmart. And like Halloween hadn't even passed. You like can't get last minute Halloween candy here.
Sure, why not? Zen said, laughed at last year, Steven. I have a pinched nerve in my back, I think, and even breathing hurts. So every time I laugh, I want to cry a little. It's hell getting old. Yeah, my back has been screwed up for way too long, like several months now. I probably have to like get that looked at by a medical professional or some shit. I don't know. Don't wanna. Welcome in, Asia. Dade saw. Oh, hey, and Chris, Tropical Fish Co. Oh, that reminds me, I want to go Tropical Fish Co. shopping in a second.
Yeah, well, I don't know if Jody went to sleep or if she's still here, but with Jody and Chris, I bet they could give you some suggestions if you said what you're planning.
Those bull route look so cool, but I'm scared. I don't want to trim the plants in fear, you know. Okay, Date said I saw a leopard crab in TikTok, and can I put fish with that crab species? I don't even know. I don't know enough about crabs. Maybe somebody in here knows about leopard crabs.
Oh, Johnny says we'll have more fish soon, like more listed on the website that are already there, or a new shipment of fish. Probably both.
And hi, Johnny. Okay, well then tell me what to get. I want to get something.
Johnny specifically?
Somebody. I mean, Jody's under the weather, and she might have fallen asleep. Okay.
What is he going to tell you? Like scissor tail rasboras? What was he trying to push before?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Johnny, do it for science, please. He said, I'm so curious about getting stung by the bull routes. I've heard it's very painful. I've heard that it might put you in the hospital.
Red tail gara are pretty cool. Like, we're probably going to get some hill stream loaches from my tank, but grow them out a bit because ghost knife is big.
Ghost knife big. Yeah. It's not small. No. Okay, tropical fish.
The eels are better than the red tails. Well, guess what? We don't have any room for eels, unfortunately, because I do like eels, and that would have probably been my first choice.
What can we evict from the fish room to make room for eels? Lots of things.
Rainbows?
No. I mean, let's be realistic here.
Well, realistically, we need eels in the guppy mosh pit. We need something that could potentially be okay in a lidless tank because I can fit more fish in this tank behind me.
Eels totally fit that.
Yeah, but it's I don't want to put eels with a ghost knife whenever ghost knives are known to not like anything that is long and knife shaped.
I'm convinced you don't want a fucking thing in that tank. It's been way too long. You're very picky.
Anyway, what size tank are we stocking in Tank Mates? I have this 55 behind me. It has a black ghost knife. It has a few hill stream loaches. We're going to get more. It has some auto sinkless. It has some orange Venezuelan cories, and it has some glass catfish and a few guppies that were meant to be coal guppies, and the ghost knife didn't eat them.
It barely has any guppies at this point, actually.
What
your tank is lacking is movement. Now, the orange Venezuelans, they breed a lot, and so maybe once or twice a week you go in here and the tank is just like bustling with activity because there's 16 orange Venezuelans going nuts in there. The glass cats, feeding time, sure, great. Ghost knife, feeding time, fine. It's around, but just day to day, there's little to nothing happening in the tank. So we need eels are not the thing. I think we need some schooling.
I do need mid or top water. Now, there is a piece of wood sticking out. It cannot have a lid. So, and also, I'm not a big fan of the color red. So I would prefer not red fish. Just my personal opinion, so because picky. This is my tank.
So picky.
Now.
All right. San Marcos, red tail, goody eggs.
Do you want to tell them about the other tank that we could potentially put something in? The 16-gallon? What's in there?
Some pygmy cories. That's the only thing in some pygmy cories and some and the neon coolies. What the Sumatran coolie loaches. And there's a couple of glow light Danios in there that can be moved. Like it's just there's not. So something mid water or top water there, and that one does have a lid. It's the light diffusing lids, but it'll reasonably keep fish in. Looking at rams, but I just don't know if that setup is right for rams. Blueberry snails, 3-pack. $36 for a 3-pack of blueberry snails. Somebody's got to fix this pricing. They got to come down in this pricing.
Why?
Because it's fucking snails. Like, that's $12 a snail. And it's not like Tropical Fish Co. is high. That's just what they cost. And it's like, I'm not convinced that they're worth that yet. Okay, so we wait till Monday.
Ben said, I can drive a few hundred hill streams over if you want me to, but you have to take them all. I mean, we would take hill streams and also a visit from Zen if she wants to drive over. She could also just drive over and hang out without having to bring us stuff.
So I don't know if Dade was listening or reading, but Mickey M. Wait, I don't know. Also, welcome in, Mickey M. Says that the Pantherina crabs will eat fish. A friend had one until he had enough, 3 to 4 inches by then. Cost him a lot of fish. So there you go. That's a risky, costly tank mate there. Coral red pencil fish. They look great with cardinals and green neons. I know you don't like reds, but maybe for my own stocking purposes, I would like some pencil fish at some point.
The purple pencil fish are cool.
So are the reds.
Okay.
Says I. To put in one of my tanks.
Okay, but I think pencil fish would be fine in my tank. They had some very bright rice fish, and I bet rice fish could go in my tank. Because they're just like the same size as guppies, and the guppies are fine. You just need to like breed them in numbers somewhere.
Okay, let's look at new arrival. Aren't they all new arrivals?
Black ghost might eat pencils. Well, it might. That's why I wouldn't want to put anything that's like super valuable.
Right. Even if we got hill streams for your tank, we would have to grow them out somewhere else before I'd trust them in there. The ghost knife, I have not seen it predate on anything, although I would have expected to see more guppy fry in your 55. And instead of the guppies increasing in numbers, they're decreasing, but maybe
yeah, but also we had a Siamese algae eater in there and it jumped recently, so we don't have it anymore, and that was who was eating all of the Cory eggs as soon as they were hatched and could have been eating guppy fry. Like, I don't want to quite blame the ghost knife 100%.
Also, we're not blaming the Siamese algae eater for eating the Cory eggs. I think if it is a fish, it loves eggs because eggs is a superfood. Who we got in here? Toonie Loon and Jose, Miami Beach native and NYC.
We need a dojo loach in there. That'd be too large to add.
A dojo in the 55?
with the ghost knife. That's two very large fish.
We do water changes. We're fine. Like, okay, so San Marcos red-tail goody, red-tail gar. I do like the garas. I like our panda garas. Amazon puffers. As much as I love them, after watching Johnny trim teeth, that's not an activity I want to engage in.
Can Johnny just come trim the teeth every time they need it?
I bet
Is he out on loan?
But if we paid him, he'd do it. Flaming arrow goby. Okay. Okay. It looks like a goby. Dark balloon ram. Yeah, banana platy. Okay, sell me on these. Oh, okay, I like the fin.
I mean, I also would not be opposed to keeping something like a nice looking live bear, like a nice looking platy in there that's bright.
Those swordtails.
But for the price, we would need to put them somewhere and breed them in numbers before. Like what you're doing with the sunrise platies.
Yeah,
sunset.
we could. So I have 2 confirmed female Nezzy swords with no male, and I could either acquire a male Nezzy, which Johnny would probably say don't bother, or I could put those somewhere else in a community tank and put in some other swordtails, like the pineapple upside down cake, cauliflower, Brussels sprout, whatever they're on. Yeah.
Jose says, what about Carry Blue Purple Royal Emperor Tetras? I actually prefer the purple Emperor Tetras, like the regular Emperor Tetras.
Mm-hmm.
And then Steven bought the Carry Blue Tetras. We had some. We had them a few years ago.
And you were so sad, weren't you?
Well, I mean,
they were super blue.
Sad, but like I do like the Emperor Tetras. I'm
wary of Tetras. They're kind of hit and miss in our water. I don't know why. Maybe it's the source. The what you call them, the raccoon tetras that I got from Dan's Fish a couple of years ago. I lost one that I can confirm. Like they're solid, but most other tetras that we've had, they tend to start dropping off after a year. Yeah, and it's hard to say no to Danios if you want stimulation, and that's kind of what your tank is lacking is movement. Zan said, I don't like red things. How about this red tail thing or this flaming thing? I think that Jenna's just gonna have to make her own fish decisions. And now I'm moving on to like
I did point these out to Steven.
The red rag sabers.
Looking at the site. Hey, some more people came in. Who are they? So that we don't
lifting up, welcome in, outside in. Hey Kyle, Caitlin, been a while. Hope you're doing well. Rocky and Miles, welcome.
And no one has said the secret word. Yeah, Caitlin said I'm the opposite. I like chill tanks. Yeah, I don't mind. Like there is movement in the tank behind me right now. Those quarries go all over the place sometimes. I'm okay with there being not as much movement.
I'm not. I mean, some tanks. I just like the 15 gallon in our bedroom. That one for so long during the day, there were times where you would wonder if we even had fish in there because pygmy quarries just they don't like to hang out during the day unless you feed them. Speaking of fish that don't like to hang out, blue phantom pleco.
Yeah.
Well, we got choices here, and there'll be more posted on Monday, so we have some time to make our decision. When Does Tropical Fish Co. intend to halt shipping for a season, or just do kind of like what Dan does, where when it's Thanksgiving and Christmas and the couriers are kind of tied up with that, just halt it? Just wondering kind of what the timeline would be, because I don't order anything during Christmas anyway. Okay. Shooting darts in between mom and dad time finally. Yeah, that is precious time.
The secret word is not flow.
No.
Probably a bit more conservative. So like what Dan does, but a bit more conservative.
Okay. Gotcha.
Well, Caitlin says it's been very busy with work, but one of our big behavior students moved and things have chilled a little. Yeah. One student can make a lot of difference in the whole like climate of the classroom.
Yeah, when one student that doesn't necessarily belong in that environment taking up all your time.
Well, saying that a student doesn't belong in an environment is a tricky thing to say, because
the student is I don't know, what do they say? He needs to be in a more challenging environment. The student is I don't know. There's a positive spin on it that I can't think of at the moment. But I mean, it all means the same thing. The kid needs to go where it's better.
Well, and sometimes it's just like the stimulus of other children that they need a different climate to go into.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes you take out the one child and there were like maybe 5 disruptive kids, and you remove one and suddenly those other 4 are perfect.
Yep. Just like fish sometimes. You remove that problem cichlid and then everybody calms down until another cichlid's like, all right, I'm the boss here now. Loincloth. It's not loincloth, Mike. It's not what were the other words we were using in there?
There are a lot. It's not actually a long word. Just so you know.
No. Ever seen vampire shrimp or bamboo shrimp? Can I keep them in cooler water and hard to keep alive? I mean, I've seen them. I have never looked into the care requirements for them. I wouldn't mind having bamboo shrimp just to watch them like fan the water.
What about diamond tetras? See, Steven is like iffy about tetras in general.
I would give them a shot though. The word is not short. Curt, terse, brief.
Jody says, I have vampire shrimp in my 230. They're at 75 to 76 degrees.
Garage Gill says, I have hard water and have good luck with pencil fish, lemon, diamond, silver tip, candy cane, tetras. Yeah, we just have alkaline water and I add hardness to it, but I can adjust it. So I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with water hardness. I think it's just a source issue. And maybe I don't recognize when they need a little bit of help with maybe a parasite or something, and it's too late. Then just start dropping off. But then there's things like the blue carries, for example. We lost most of them except for 2. I think we have 2 left in there. And they look perfectly healthy.
They didn't like drop off immediately. You had like almost all of them.
Little by little.
Yeah.
Enough that I never saw a dead one. I just saw we'll look at the tank one day and be like, yeah, there's less than there was.
Yeah. And Pseudomagills wouldn't be appropriate for my 55 because it can't have a lid, and they would definitely jump.
So far, not for your tank, but just in general, these red wag cauliflower saber tails are a contender.
Yeah.
Red cauliflower swordtails, maybe. I could be convinced. I want to see pictures. Diamond tail Cory. Oh, what kind of catfish do they got?
You got to click on the word catfish.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Anybody want to buy some C123s?
What, like 2 of them?
There's
How many do you have?
4. There's 4. Doesn't really matter. You'll never see them. Anybody want to buy them? I hate them. Is that a good selling point?
Are they a 10 out of 10, Cory?
No, they are a 9.
They're a 9?
They're a 9 out of 10. The worst. God. I could make room for these. I could figure this out. Although I would want like 8 of them, and they're $45 a piece. So, maybe after Christmas, I could catch them. If I'm determined to get a fish out of my life, I will catch them.
What
Anyone
about
else?
gouramis?
What kind of gouramis?
Yeah, it would depend. What else is in the tank besides the ghost knife? Orange Venezuelan Cories, glass catfish, hill stream loaches, and autosynclus.
Cheryl, I could almost be convinced to send them to you for free just to get rid of them and make room for another Cory that I like. And also just to contribute to your Cory hoard. How many species you got now? I think you were at 28 last time I checked. Anyone else use magic sponge to clean their glass when green stuff forms on it? Works good. I even use it to clean Anubias leaves. Yeah, I've got a magic sponge close by or on top of every single tank. It's my favorite way to clean algae that can't be cleaned off the glass by the mag float whenever it gets too hard for that.
Jody can take your Nezzies and I'll take your C123s. Johnny, will you drive over here and get them? He seems to like driving several hours at a time.
I like looking at the Nezzies. I just figure, like, do I want to get more, or do I want to try another swordtail? And I'm leaning more towards the latter just because new.
We had a pearl gourami in the 90 gallon for a few years, and it was beautiful. It just aged out.
Pretty good life for a pearl gourami, I'll say. 4 or 5 years of life, and it survived the CO2 apocalypse that happened in the 90s because, air breather. So.
Oh my God. It was in the CO2 apocalypse. You needed to get it out and you didn't have a net. You just grabbed it in your hand and carried it to the living room and tossed it in that tank, which I mean was fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was a friendly gourami, and it didn't mind. I would frequently
live.
It doesn't know what's going on. I would frequently touch that gourami. There's a couple of fish that I like to touch. I don't know if you're supposed to, but
Jody says she could give you more Nezzies.
Okay, but do I want?
But Chris tells Johnny that it would be worth it for him to drive for Cajun food.
I agree. I agree with that.
It's not like Morgantown, Pennsylvania food here. Like it's the opposite.
June says coarse filter pads clean the algae pretty good and have that on hand. Yeah, it works well. It just depends on the algae. In the high energy tanks, the main algae that I deal with is green dust algae, which is really soft, and so just a regular old mag float will work just fine. But other tanks, especially if I like neglect them for a while, it needs a bit more elbow grease on them.
Hey, guess what? Give Zen some 5 points.
Good job, Zen. So, what do you think the secret word was in Zen's sentence? She says, "I touch my goldfish to move her because she has no fear of my hand and will not move when I need to trim bulbitis." It was not bulbitis.
It was trim. Yes, Brandon.
Yeah, that's right.
The word was trim. So go ahead and enter #secret if you would like to win something.
Okay, let me open the scoreboard. Has anyone tried breeding barbs? I want to expand my population of golden dwarf barbs on the cheap, but I've never bred anything on purpose. I think a few people here have done some barb breeding. If Jeff King's here, I think he was breeding black ruby barbs. At least that's what I remember. Okay, 5 points to Zen.
And then while we're already giving points, do we want to
Play?
Go into some games I'm going to tell people to refresh just so that we're ahead. Do you ship to Canada for prizes for things that are not alive? Yes.
Oh, yeah. We ship wherever we are legally allowed to ship.
Yeah, I don't think we can ship to you if you're in North Korea.
Probably not. What the?
And I don't think we have anything currently. Like the prize for tonight, we could ship internationally, and I think everything on that wheel is international eligible.
Okay, I forgot to choose a logo, the second logo, but I'm going to go in the archives and choose the second logo. It's going to be a repeat.
Okay.
But here's the first logo. It's zoomed in.
You can passively breed barbs by making a seasoned planet tank by just moving 2 adult tanks after breeding a day or 2.
Okay, so get the adults out of there and just let them hatch. Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, what we got?
We have 2.
Okay. That works.
So it is Zen.
Yep.
And Mickham.
Good job. Yeah, this is Lori and her new logo. Did Chris get it just in time?
I don't know. Chris, you're honest. Did you get it in time?
Honor system.
Be honest.
Are you trying to cheat us, Chris? What's up, Melvin? Give him.
Branton says no.
Is Branton just being a sore loser, though?
I don't know.
Anyway, this would have been worth 1 point. There you go.
Ben says he said it as you pulled my name up, so it was probably okay because he had to have it typed. And then you're not going to trust Mr. Karen, are you?
Look at that. He's being honest. I got it, but only because you said there were 2. So he used deductive reasoning. You know what? You get 1 honesty point. It was worth 2 points, so we're going to split the difference. Okay, I'm going to go in the archives and find another one.
And I don't know who this one is, so you're going to have to look. Brandon said I was also honest.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm only gonna be nice to one person.
One person per stream.
Yeah.
So not even me.
Oh, man. I look through these archives and there's people that just like I haven't seen around in a while.
Why don't you do Zen's logo?
Okay. Let me do that. Ooh. Let's do this one. No, too easy. Hang on.
Are you going to do mine, the Johnny Tropical Fish Co. one?
Not today. I did fish the keeping. I don't remember if he was here for it.
He was not, I don't think.
Good.
It's not Johnny's day for you to be nice to him. It's Chris's day.
Okay. This one. How about that?
I don't know who it is.
Good. It's for me to know. Waiting.
Matt like already told me you didn't want me to come on the stream this week.
Those were not my words. I would love, okay, so I will even say this publicly. I would love to have the Tropical Fish Co. team or part of the team, any one of y'all, come up and hang out with us. We can talk about the site, the company, and plans and stuff.
Or just hang out. Like, they can just talk about life.
No.
I mean, they can promote the business if they want.
I think that's important that they do that. No, the only reason that I didn't commit to saying, hey, come on at any given time is because I have this fucking job search has been a lot of ups and downs, and there are just weeks where I cannot bring the positivity to the stream, and so I don't stream. And that's just the fact. I don't want to say, hey, come on the stream, and then either go through the motions because I already said that you were coming on the stream that week, or cancel on you. So that's all. But I didn't give an update. I forgot. So yeah, as of this morning, I have accepted an offer for a job. So the job hunt is over. However, some things have happened, which until they happen, I won't go into. Probably next Friday is when I'll be able to go into detail about that. But the bottom line is, regardless, I have locked down a job, and there's relief there. So yay. Very happy about that.
Have you seen anyone say?
No. Is anyone even trying? Okay. God. Okay, we're moving on. How's that?
Okay, now I know who it is.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
And did you see anyone say it that I missed?
Not before.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think anyone had. Okay, now I'm seeing it.
But I mean, people know it now. People know the boobs.
Can't miss the boobs. All right.
I'm giving him, he said Shirley later, but it's Moneyless Maven, so that counts.
That works.
Jody P.
Okay.
Linda Worth.
Yep.
Cheryl.
Okay.
And Dade.
All right. And we had some people come in, I believe.
Shirley said, "How did I miss myself? Shows I wasn't paying attention."
It happens almost 100% of the time. So we had Rachel show up and David Elfish. Welcome, y'all. I feel like there was someone else that came in.
Did you say hi to Melvin when he came in?
I did say hi to Melvin.
Did you say hi to Boots Cats?
Yeah, I just did. That's okay. Rachel. Boots Cats is Rachel, in case you didn't know.
I know. Okay, do you want Zen to pull the secret hashtag?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Oh, bingo is over. She can finally hear. So let's stop talking. Silence.
Wait, bingo?
Yeah, at her kid's school.
Okay. You say bingo, and I'm like, fishy bingo? Yeah, very sad. Andrew is moving, which, I mean, exciting, great for him. But we don't get bingo anymore. Not that I've been able to attend recently, but I like being able to when I can.
So who's gonna pick up the slack and host a daily bingo game?
Zen. It's Zen or Annette. Somebody. Shirley, you have 2 points, so you are on the scoreboard. And that's all that matters, like, because you're not gonna beat the top, even the top 10, because it's just double, triple digits. Zen is verging on 200 points.
Garage Gills.
Hey, well, congratulations, Don. Let's see what you have won. Before we go to AI Fish.
Do you have the wheel?
I do.
Maybe. Okay.
You gotta do things.
Changed some stuff because.
Yeah. So we're out of aquarium background tape. So that's off the wheel.
Oh, you've stopped sharing that. Okay, there you go.
And we got a keychain on there too. But the aquarium background tape mostly was replaced with more chances to win fish room punks. Okay, here we go. That. Can you hear yourself?
Okay, the wheel is a little bit big. No, I can't hear myself.
Oh, it is. Too bad. Fish Room Punks. All right. You will get 1 pack of Fish Room Punks cards. Yeah.
And
horrible.
Yeah, put it to the side so that whenever I get it, I know.
Got it.
That makes up for my disastrous performance in Smash Up earlier today. Thank you, Kelly. She gave a $9.99 aquarium background tape fund.
Oh, thanks, Kelly.
And Lifting Up asked, where is a good place to get a female betta fish, not for a sorority? Zen said Prism Betta is good from what I hear. That's where we got our daughter's betta, right? Prism Betta.
Yeah, and your mom's betta too.
Yeah.
And the shipping was like, so what I don't like about it, and this is just my gripe across the board with certain fish shippers, is when they offer 2 shipping options, one of them being overnight and one of them being 2-day shipping, like priority, which by itself is fine, except when they say that they only guarantee a certain amount, live arrival guarantee, like they will refund 50% or up to $50 or something like that with the 2-day shipping option, which to me is just, if you can't fully back that shipping option for your live animal, then don't don't ship that way. So that's all. But I just choose overnight for a betta. Prison
No, they
betta.
thought I said prison. Prism. Prism.
I want a prison betta. One that's lifted some weights. Okay. Where were we? Oh, AI generated fish.
Yeah, AI generated fish.
Okay. Share screen again. Yeah, speaking of anabantoids, y'all ain't got none, Tropical Fish Co. Do y'all plan to carry the problematic gouramis? Like, have y'all found a good source where they don't suck? I mean, I could be convinced to get another gourami. I need to know for sure that I'm not getting a shit one, which can be difficult. Want to see real quick what rice fish I'll have. Cool. Okay.
These are not AI fish, by the way. You got
okay. No more real fish. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled AI slop.
Johnny says possible. I know where to get virus-free ones.
Nice.
Oh, you're going with that one first.
Yeah. I put him out of order. Johnny's much faster than me. Prison bettas come in 3 colors: orange, black, and white, and hospital green. Apple, snail, acorn. See, that's what I thought, the acorn snail. Because look at it. It's a freaking acorn. But no, it's a chestnut. And we got...
Well, no. Hold on. Yeah. We didn't have 5 whenever you said that, though.
I saw 4. 5. I saw 5.
Anyway, Branton, give Branton a point.
Got it.
Jonathan G.
Jonathan G, you have reached 100 points.
Jody P.
Okay.
Lance.
Yep.
And Fish Tank Barn.
Cool.
Roast that snail over an open fire.
Mike, you got
Mike. How many points does Lance have? He said he thinks that makes 2 points.
Wait. Oh, like which Mike's going to bed? New Local Austin. I never would have thought New Local Austin would be saying good night at 9:30 and at night, but just where we're at now. All right, good night, Mike. So Lance has 4 points. Not bad. Fish Tank Barn, you have 7 points. Go tell your youngest daughter that you have.
Branton wanted to know how many points he has.
Oh, you needy motherfuckers. Okay. 119 points.
Okay. Next picture.
Gee, I wonder what this thing is. Looks delicious.
Can you please read the entire points? No.
I thought Matt had done something. I mean, I'm still seeing the regular usernames on here, but I wasn't sure if he had like done anything with it. It's so cute. All right, do we have 5 blueberry snails? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We have Branton.
Okay.
We have Zen.
Okay.
We have Jody.
Okay.
Rocky and Miles.
All right.
And Toonie Loon. And I did get the text from Lillian, so at 10 o'clock in 20 minutes.
Okay.
I'll probably need to leave. So.
Okay. Well, we're done with AI fish snail. So Annette got 0 points in this round. Disappointing. She even here? She paying attention? Did she try?
She was here earlier.
Yeah. Okay. Press a button.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
So Fishfam link runs through the top 5. I can run through the top 10 real quick for y'all. So we have number 1, Myrtle with 1,001,922 points. Zen Ginger with 197, Boots Cats 182, Branton 120, Jonathan G 100, Fish Tank Barn with 67, Nancy B with 66, Benjamin Peters with 65, Aquatic Moose with 65, and Jody P with 63. Not bad. All right, here we go. I drew this fish last, even though it's first. I was over it. Well, it's a salt fish, so I mean.
Yeah, but it's an easy salt fish.
How much energy do you expect me to put into drawing a yellow tang?
So we have Jonathan G.
Hold on, let me get to the end here. Okay. Jonathan G.
Zen.
Yep.
Chris.
Yep.
Fish Tank Barn.
Yep. Now he's got 6-8.
And Dade.
Dade, you got 23 points. Artificial citrus drink theme. It's a good guess. Not even close, but it's a good guess. And Dee Dee just bought a PJ Cardinal fish for the canary in the mine on the new salty tank. Nice.
Oh, you cut off my fish.
No. You draw it too close to the edge, and the software is not picking it up. And you did it twice in a row. Like I didn't crop the fin off.
Mm-hmm.
You're just living too close to the edge.
I'm trying to avoid the reference picture.
2 weeks in a row. I know. Jenna needs to do better. Well, we got blueberry tetra, blue tetra, piranha, barb, green tiger.
It does not have an adipose fin, so it's not a tetra.
Black ruby barb, blueberry tetra. Actually, I forgot what this is.
Well, it's just going to 1 then.
Okay, good. Hey, good job, Johnny. Johnny knows his fish.
Oh, Chris got it in time too. But I think Jonathan G is.
Chris? No, I think Jonathan G was pretty quick because we didn't acknowledge it quite. Now Dade. Now I don't know about you. I don't know about Dade, but I think Johnny, Chris, and Jonathan were within the right window of time. Someone will have to tattle on Dade or vouch for him, whichever.
I think some people are behind. Hold on, let me make sure to retype refresh.
What? Who's behind?
Because Cinnamon said blueberry snail.
Oh, Cinnamon. Cinnamon, why would you pause the stream for so long?
Welcome in, Cody. Okay, so we have a yellow.
We didn't say hi. We didn't say hi to Oinky. She's been here.
Okay.
And JP Jeffries, welcome, and Cody, welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a tinfoil barb, and the first one was a yellow tang.
Yes.
If you guess the theme at this point, I would be surprised. There it goes with his little zoomy lines. And then there's this one. This is killing two birds with one stone because I'm working on a thing for Kyle as well. And I needed to draw this fish to fit what I'm doing for Kyle. Hint, hint. I don't think they needed the hint at all. Fuck you, Nancy. I mean, no, that's not right, Nancy. Good guess, though.
What do you give the common name?
I
feel like the common name doesn't fit the theme, so I'm not going to take it. Well,
but it's true. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me make sure. Because we can give them the point, but reiterate that it's not in line with the theme. Okay, green dragon and rainbow fish is definitely acceptable. But
okay.
We were going.
Well, I'll get to it when. Okay, so Johnny.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, Johnny.
Jonathan G.
Yep.
Beto.
Yep.
Fish Tank Barn. Now, you could not say just green because that's not enough. Bare Bottom Branton. And go ahead and give Cheryl a point for being the first to say the one that we were looking for. Emerald. And
wait, she got Skipper, the theme?
No. Oh. Give Skipper a point for the theme. Because we would have accepted Wicked or Wizard of Oz, and he said both. Skipper,
does your wife also make you watch that shit?
Maybe Skipper wants to watch it.
Bullshit. Be honest, Skipper. Yeah, we're going to see Wicked Part 2 in a week, or I mean, I guess next weekend, right? At some point.
Skipper watches it on his own. Yeah, maybe he goes without his wife.
Skipper, I want to hear you sing the songs next time you're on stream.
You want to hear him do the gravity yell?
Yeah. Just give it your best. Horrible. Karen doesn't even want to watch the second one. Skipper saw the Wizard of Oz at the Sphere in Vegas. That had to have been fun. Vibes. You're late. You're late, sir. Alice Shawn is here, and Jeff Kane is here as well. All right. Chris is firmly on my side. Good. Popular. So that popular song, I was hearing that before the movie came out, like years before the movie came out, I think.
Yeah.
It's a delightful movie. A hater's gonna hate. It's not a bad movie. It's just, it doesn't have to be 3 hours, does it?
It could have been longer, probably.
How long was the whole music, like the play? There's no way that it was a 6-hour play. They did not need to split this into 2 movies that are like Avengers Endgame length. Anyway.
Okay, let your rainbow fish fart off screen.
If you need 3 hours for a movie, just do a miniseries. Oh, that sounds worse. Daughter has seen Wicked on Broadway at least 25 times. Did she not remember what happened in the first one? Or it's a lot of times to see a movie. I mean, or a play.
Okay, we got.
That was
so
quick.
We have Fish Tank Barn.
Does anyone else enjoy watching the videos of the people or one guy? I don't know who it is. I don't pay attention to the channel, but they go and spear all of those invasive lionfish. I think they're off the coast of Florida.
Yeah, I've seen that TikTok.
All right.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yep.
Zen.
Like I don't normally make a habit to just watch people killing fish, but I don't know. There's something satisfying about it just because there's so freaking many of them. Okay.
Jonathan G.
All right.
Toonie Loon. And Rachel. Kyle said, why didn't Tim Burton ever do a Wizard of Oz? I feel like that could have been awesome. Who did Return to Oz? Because that was definitely creepy.
Yeah, that one, when it came out, I was genuinely freaked out by it.
And
it came out in 1985, but I think I watched it when I was like 5 or 6 years old.
Oinky asked if we've ever read the Wicked book. I have not. When's the last time you read a book?
It's been a while. Walter Murch. I don't know who that is.
Is that a person who came in?
No, Walter Murch is the director of Return to Oz.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Is that the one? Yes, the Wheelers, and then the Queen that had like a bunch of heads, which was the part that kind of ruined my life.
Hey, I drew more to the lionfish than this. I didn't just stop here.
That sucks. You just gave up. Okay. There we go. Now it's looking good. So who else came in? Fish Dreams, welcome. And then you Shudaizu. Welcome in, Steven. There it goes. Okay. Final fish. This thing. Which I've never, the type of fish is obvious, but the common name I didn't know was a thing. Halibut. Nope.
Now, what does flounder have to do with Wicked or the Wizard of Oz? Think about a descriptive word.
Nothing. They're just lazy is what they are. Flounder, fluke, ruby slipper.
Those eyes are like...
Coming soon to Tropical Fish Co. Flounder, fluke, ruby slipper. Those eyes. I like how AI was like, I don't like your fish. I'm gonna turn into something else.
I think we're just gonna give it to 1, even though it's a little bit more descriptive than it needed to be.
Does Nancy deserve a point though?
Yeah, that'll bring her up to 6-7 points, right? It's a witch flounder.
Which, yeah, that is, yeah. Nancy, 6-7. Nancy, if you had like a 12-year-old in your house, they would just flip the fuck out over that. And I don't know why. I saw, so there was a TikTok video that came through that was like, your kids have 6-7, but remember, we also thought this was funny, and it was a clip of the Bum Bum song by Tom Green, and there's no defense for that.
Oh yeah, I remember singing it with my friend Stephanie. We just thought it was hilarious. My bum is on the Swedish.
Why?
He's like, I want to hear the canon. No, not the loon.
Yep. Completely unrelatable. Does not withstand the test of time. If I had a 12-year-old in my house, I would flip the fuck out. Yeah, because like, where did that child come from? R.I.P. Tom Green. What? No,
I don't think he died.
No, that would have been breaking news. Yeah, he's still alive. He's just, I mean, maybe not harassing as many people in public on camera as he used to. But that was like the height of millennial humor. Was the Tom Green, Beavis and Butthead, just whatever MTV was shoving down our throats at that time. So Caitlin says, we have a strict rule in our classroom, no saying 6-7. Thank God they are pretty respectful of that rule. I don't think they banned 6-7. They did ban Sigma, which I don't know. Let kids be kids.
Welcome in, Renee.
Hi, Renee. And Mark Sterlson's here.
He lives off the grid with a donkey now. Okay. So, Steven, I have a question for you. Yeah. I don't care what chat says. I have the prize to show, but whenever I leave in a minute, do you want me to join by phone, or are you good?
No, yeah, it's good.
Okay.
I will just set the wheel up. Okay, first hashtag gets to be the hashtag. Not, you don't get the prize.
And the prize is this sign. It says, dose kindness and nutrients.
Yeah. A little bit of toxic positivity for your fish room. Butthole. All right. Well, okay. That should be fine. Branton got it through. Okay. Hashtag butthole. It is. Maybe I'll do a roll call for that one just to make sure.
Sean said hashtag employed.
Oh, yeah. Hashtag butthole, though. Yeah. Employment thing.
Let's make sure that people get it through. Okay, yeah.
Yes, it's working.
Okay. Did you need anything from me before I shut down?
Nope. All good. Go pick up Lillian so she doesn't freak out that she was waiting. I want to know, whenever you get back, was she getting all freaked out because you were 5 minutes late, or was she just talking to her friends and then expecting you to wait?
Well, I will give you an update.
Oh, maybe butthole's not working.
I'm seeing people who aren't mods, like Alishon, Renee. I mean, look at the wheel. Are you seeing more people?
Oh, maybe not. So maybe not on the YouTube side. Oh, okay, maybe this is not working as well, because I don't even see Branton on the wheel, which is really weird. Like, I only see Dee Dee, Jody, Oinky, Skipper, and Zen. Okay, so maybe that's not gonna work. All right, someone give me a family friendly hashtag, and we will redo this.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Well, I'll be listening.
Okay,
bye.
All right. Here we go. Yeah. Someone suggest. Yeah. No, not butthole. Probably not gonna work. Okay, so the first one that I see. B-hole. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why the wheel is showing less than what is actually showing up in chat. But just in case, I'm gonna pivot to B-hole. Here we go. Hashtag B-hole. We'll try that. All right, Zen says, okay, that one looks good. Wait, that sounds wrong. What, the B-hole looks good? Okay, yeah, I'm seeing more show up now. That's good. Freaking YouTube. They really should just let the host and the mods decide what gets through and not randomly auto mod things. There's so many funny things that I've said that get auto modded, and then I try over and over to alter my text, and then the humor gets lost, and that makes me sad. It's not anything. It's not like I'm trying to be super offensive. It's usually about like doing crimes and murder and stuff like that. Like nothing too bad. Yeah, censorship. There were so many buttholes in chat though. Yeah, what? So if they were showing up but not getting picked up by Fishfam Link, are we gonna blame Fishfam Link for being too prude about it? Fishfam Link didn't like it? Because yeah, I got 26 entries now. Hashtag a-hole. Hard to sound gangster when you're talking about your pew pew. Yeah, I know. Although I wonder how some of the things that get censored or that people self-censor in TikTok, I wonder how necessary it is. I don't know. I don't like censorship. I think people need to make their own decisions and decide what they want to hear and not hear. Just my opinion. I mean, take hate out of the equation, but like being afraid to say gun, or even being afraid to say die or death, and you have to say unalive, like that to me, that's just fucking stupid. Okay, 27 entries. All right, let me make sure that they're all going through. So we have Alishon, Branton, Boots Cats, Chris, Cinnamon Girls, CR Fish, Dennis, Dee Fish Streams, Garage Gills, Jody P, Jonathan G, JP Jeffries, Mickium, Moneyless Maven, Beto, Annette, Oinky, June, Renee, Cat House, Skipper, Zen Ginger, Toonie Loon, Tracy Ballard, Vibes, and you, Shudaisy. It's 27. Oh, and we've got same amount. 27 is kind of low, so I'm a little bit concerned. It's B-hole, not A-hole, Kyle. Hashtag B-hole. And good night, Jody. If you win, we know where you live. How can YouTube have a problem with something that is PG rated? Beavis and Butthead dialogue. That's dumbass censorship. I know, and sometimes it seems random too. Like someone else will get the word through when another person got censored. Don't know the rhyme or reason to it. All right. Some more coming through. Oh, yeah, it's not in order of who said it. Oh, let me just share so people can check the wheel, check the list, make sure that they're showing up. Definitely blaming Brenton for this one, for his initial suggestion that I agreed to. But there's absolutely no way that Brenton's winning tonight. Yeah, you did, Brenton. Wiki says, I'm with you about censorship, and if I ever had my own live chat, anyone who had a problem with my non-PG should not be there. I would love an Oinky live stream where you just let loose. Please make that happen. I would make sure the entire community showed up for that. All right. Anyone else come in? Oh, does say hi to Christine and Cat House and George RB3. Sorry, I missed y'all coming in. All right, refreshing again. Got 31 so far. We got 58 people here. Lots of lurkers. Oinky, if you ever wanted to be on McStreamy, just say the word. That'd be fun times. FFL 8 ball is Brenton a beehole. And Fishfam link, such a coward. Didn't want to give the answer. Says concentrate and ask again, and Brenton says concentrate on my hole. That's how you go blind. All right, and asking again, is Brenton a beehole? In suspense. Still in suspense. What the fuck, Linky? There we go. Most likely. All right, that'll work. That'll work. What about crap hole? See, crap hole is allowable. I just don't know what YouTube thinks. All right, I still have 31. Okay, I think that's the amount of people who want to win a sign that says dose kindness, which I get it. When it's a fish room sign, and when you're in your fish room, you have no obligation to be kind to anyone for any reason. It's your safe space. Okay, here we go. Oh, nope. Okay, sound. Oh, also, first off the wheel gets a Fish Room Punks card pack. Forgot about that. One last refresh and spin. Let me know if the sound's not working. Did that work? And Vibes, you win some Fish Room Punks. I know where you live. Just got to remember that you won. Winky says, I would love to. For those who've not met me in person and might underestimate how much of a walking advertisement I am for Green Pleco Company plushies. It's the absolute truth. Anyone who has not seen that hat in person is missing out. No sound. Shit. Wait, barely heard anything. Okay. Let's try that again. Share screen. Share sound. Do the things. Increase volume. Name very quiet. Okay. Well. Anyways, so Vibe gets Fisher and Punk's pack. And now the next spin is for Pity Punk.
At George RB3.
Now, how was that? Was it the same? Because if it was the same, I give up. All right, pity point for George RB3. Heard all that. Good. Dennis, are you saying make it louder or that it was louder? One of those things I will accept. All right.
At McM4322.
McM.
At Moneyless Maven Aquatics.
Shirley.
At the Zen Ginger.
Ginger.
At Yeshudi Isa.
Oinky says, as much as I love receiving the Noble Collection catalog in the mail, I would prefer a Green Pleco Company catalog. Please and thank you in advance. Yeah, that's how you go broke. And Green Pleco was sometimes they have these prototypes that I think they only sell on Etsy. June's probably very aware of them because I think she bought the Oscar whenever it was a prototype. They sell them for like $50 a pop whenever they're new.
At Chris Tropicafico.
Why can't it say that? Sorry, Chris.
At Outside in Aquatics.
Kyle.
At Overtly Overstocked Oscar.
June.
At Jape Jeffries 2368.
Jape Jeffries.
At Diddy's FINDN.
Diddy's FINDN.
At Fish Dreams.
Fish Dreams.
At Toonie Loon.
Toonie Loon.
At Corey.Bruce.Edmonton.
Corey.Bruce.Edmonton.
At Jodop Tropicafico.
I guess it's the first time Jody's been on the wheel since they changed the names, but yeah, Jodip, sorry.
At Bear Botto M. Branton.
At Bear Botto M. Branton.
At Bootscats.
Bootscats. Oh, you just need to take out a mortgage for the Noble Collection inventory. No wonder why their mail catalog is such high quality. Was it like $1,000 now for the full collection? I remember the first time we bought the full collection, it was $300 or $400, and they went up in price individually on each of their plushies as well, which I can't fault them for. But yeah, it's and they're also making more, so the collection's getting bigger.
At Tracy Ballard 7675.
Tracy.
At Dennis 52947.
Dennis.
At Jonathan T7C.
Jonathan.
At Moteb208.
Moteb.
At Renetti Queer 1931.
Renetti Queer 1931.
At Skipper's Aquariums.
Skipper. And that says Green Pleco thinks they're jelly cats now. What is it? What's a jelly cat? Let me Google that. Jelly cat. Oh, they're plushies. Oh, they're like $35 plushies. I got you now. Okay. Oh, they're cute. Okay.
At Mystery Snail Guardians.
And since we mentioned Ned a lot, there she goes off the wheel.
At CR Fish.
Cheryl.
At Garage Gills.
The Noble Collection Catalog. Yeah, I haven't heard of that. Garage Gills.
At Oink Master Supreme Forever.
Oinky. See you later, Fuzzy.
At Skidahulas.
At Skidahulas.
At Cinnamon Girl 530.
Cinnamon. Oh, I didn't say the final four, but the final two are Dade and Alishon. Here we go.
At Alice Hanna's 9380.
Alice Hanna's 9380. Sorry. Congratulations, Dade. I don't like that the wheel has rewarded you you typing in chat and saying, God, please help me one. But I guess the wheel has a sense of humor. So congratulations. You get a sign. I think we have your address. I don't know if we do. Email me, please. StephenP2003 at fishfam.link. Just in case. Don't remember if we've got it or not. Oh, no, we do. Plant farm form. Okay. All good. Anyway, I'm going to go. So head on over, hang out with Elfish, and see y'all next week. Bye-bye. Where's the end stream button? There it is. Okay. Bye.